we're back up, I think. Or I hope we're back up. I bloody hope so. Alrighty. Let's see if this is any better. There we go. Stop that being so wobbly. And give it some lo-fi. I'm not gonna do vocals on stream just because I'm way too self-conscious of how long it takes me to sound good. Like, I love like Calvin Harris and how he sings, because he like he's so aware of how bad he sounds normally, but he just makes himself sound good, and I'm in the same boat there. I wanna sneeze like some really reverby, like, I'll get another piano in and just put a bunch of Valhalla. Because what you can do with it, you just take like the little hit. And once you've got that like little reverb sound, if you get rid of the attack, you can just distort it and make it. You can just control the tail. I don't know what chords I'm playing now that I've pitched it all down, but I'm gonna put in just like some guitar bits anyway. Like I say this every time I get the guitar out, but I'm not good at guitar. I'm quite terrible at guitar, to be honest. And so, oh wow, that's out of tune. Jesus, I had a capo on it yesterday and it's just fucked it. Someone is having a bath outside my door. Thanks for the jams over the years. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to turn the mic down a little bit so you guys don't have to just get the sound of a bath. So I'm going to be a bit quiet for a minute. But, you know, what we have to do. It's what we have to do. Alright, we back on the mic. Apologies about that. Alright, so let's now start getting real emotional. Let's put in a bass. Cause that's when we start crying. That's when we're crying on the dance floor. No. Part of me wants to just do this all without like any drums, but I know that I could definitely like build this up. So I'm not gonna like commit to no drums yet. Even though like I really want to. Because it's just one of those things where I'll be like, oh, this would sound so good with like this or that, and it'll come together. I'm only going to be on stream for like an hour, and I just want to get an idea down. I wonder what this will do. Like just hard pan them. We're just going through the motions of all the normal sounds right now. Love it when this happens. Whoever is my one viewer right now, I fuck with you. Also, let me know if you can't see the plugins I'm using. Because I mean, I don't like, it's not the end of the world, but also like I'd like for you to be able to see what I'm using. Like that's not gonna ruin the experience of a stream, but I'm just gonna have to change like some of the settings, I think. Either way, this is vibey. Like, I'm working on I'm working on an EP right now. I'm writing, and it's one of those things where it needs like a slower song, and I really like this in terms of just like the vibe and the emotion of it. So, when Contact finally loads, hopefully we can just start kind of like building out the structure. Oh. Shout outs Taka Perry's new song, Only You. Slapped. Gia Vaughn as well. I've got a song with her that I need to finish. If she ends up watching this, I've got a note here. Do George's song. Go check out Taka Perry, Gia Vaughn, Only You. It slaps. Fergus James has a song out on Friday, I think, and I've heard it already, and it's just amazing. Nina Geraci song out on Friday. Really, really excited for her for that one as well. Like there's so much amazing music coming out. Yeah, let's get like stereo input. Let's go back to Serum. What have you guys been up to today? To all those who are in the chat, or one of you, what have you been doing? I went for a run earlier, and by earlier I mean just before I started streaming. And let me tell you, I don't run very often anymore. I used to when I was younger. I do not anymore, and boy oh boy, am I unfit. let's just start like arranging like a little structure and just get into like the general headspace of what this is gonna be. We'll definitely just start with this little like loop because I love how it sounds. Possible to slap some links or type out the song titles for your recommendations? Yes. I am, yeah. So, Darker Perry only. And then just check out Fergus James. Both of them, those last two there, songs aren't out yet, but they have back catalogs that are just way better than anything I've ever made. And like, it's so nice to see people from around Sydney just absolutely nailing it with music over and over again. Like, Fergus is just amazing, and then Nina, like, two of the best musicians in the country, no cap. Alright, yeah, chuck some snaps in like there. Oh, we're going double time. Actually, no, we're not. I like. That's too quick. Oh. Brian, you've been running and biking, can't complain. Man, I love biking. It's just Australia is so impossible to bike around. It's just so, at least where I live, it's so hilly. Like, I have to drive to places to run because it's just... I have to drive to places because it's just, it's not a feasible activity to do from like my house, and it's really frustrating. Thank you, my dude. Alright, then we'll go to something else there. Yeah, let's get some piano in there. Just something real simple. Let's figure out what I'm going to play first, though. Like, rhythmically, I don't just want to do these like extended chords for the entire time because it's so, I don't know, it's predictable. And as much as I love like predictable pop sometimes, I'm a bit cynical of it at this point, and I want to change up the structure. we could just go for that. We just over. I feel like that's a bit too on the nose, so to speak. Like, I like it as an idea, but I can do better, I feel. That's not bad, because the ending on the D major chord there. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go with that. There's no reason not to. And so that's like a nice little circular progression. Let's make sure the velocities are all kind of not fucky. Being a musician is just about overcoming barriers. Let's get some. I just want to like layer stuff. One more layer up high, and I think I know what that will be. This is just like the best Ableton preset, just no cap. Maybe hip hop sub bass could compete with it, but I like that sound, that specific one, but it's just a bit too like, I don't know, it's like someone's like played a sound in a chimney, and so I might find a different thing to do. I might even make that like a leading tone. What else has everyone else been up to? What else have you all been up to? So like on the surface, the structure of this might sound like a bit, for lack of a better term, just like it's not going anywhere, but it'll get where it needs to go. I want this to be a bit of a slow burn, because I'm just trying to do something a bit more. Pardon me. Outside my comfort zone, I guess. Because it's like I can put in my like normal drums and make it like, but like that doesn't do anything for me at the moment. Like I've made so many of those songs in ISO that at this point I'm like, no, let's do something a bit more not difficult, but I have to think about a bit more. That I just have to put a bit more effort into. Oh shit. There we go. Reverse that again. Like this is just me kind of like laying out the bones of the song. My brother just walked in and I had to tell him to go away. Cause like, brothers, man. What's up with that? I don't even fucking know, man. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's pitch this down now so there's a bit of difference. Nope. I reckon I can find some use for that because that sounds kind of cool. Like now that I've kind of got that first little bit done, I'm like, okay. I want to... I want to bring back some of the elements. Bring back some of the elements that I've had already, but just like in different ways. And then it's always important to save, and it always needs to be said, this will sound so much better with vocals on it and me going in the background, but that's tomorrow. I don't even know when that will be. What should I call this shit? Strava type beat, because I went for a run. Definitely not going to be able to find any of this. See, like, even just that, like, now just freezing it, you just get some value for money. I'm too lazy to record more than one loop. Ugh. Whichever viewer is in here, whoever else is watching, what have you been up to today? Let's keep this lo-fi. Afternoon for me. It's very much not a time to wake up, so I hope that you are not Australian. filter that a little bit. Easy. Can I put overdrive on my kicks? That's real quick. My friend, now I know who this be. How are you, my dude? Long time no see. For those of you that want some context, if you watch this in the future, I lived overseas when I was a bit younger, in Denmark, and Esbjerg is a little town in Denmark, and my goodness, is it not the best town in the? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I love it there, but sometimes you gotta love it and leave it. Alright, now I think I know generally what I want to do. We're getting back onto the guitar. If you can chuck this back in tune, but now oh, that's gonna be a fun. Oh. I need to stop fiddling every time I get my guitar out and just record the bits that I wanted to record. Alright. Oh. Let's get an amp on this. I've heard there are a lot of other alternatives to guitar rig, but I just love guitar rig. It's way harder to make music than I thought. Look, it's one of those things where it's like riding a bike is really hard when you kind of put the concept of it down. But once you kind of do it enough times, you figure out what you do and what you don't need to know. So like I can tell you with confidence that it's like I know what I need to know. I know what I need to know when it comes to like this or that in Ableton. And just as like when you're riding your bikes, you don't need to know how to ride with no hands. It's fun. But if you just keep doing it enough and you find like, okay, I like making beats. So I'm gonna get really good at drums. Now I want to make that. That's tomorrow's stream. Alright, what was... Fuck. See, this is the problem. I have no attention. Like, what was I gonna do? I want to loop that. I just want to see if I can come up with any... Or find any... Like... Let's turn the gate up a little bit. Oh, that's the order I've got it in. Man, my house, how about getting a sax in the back just to spice it up, bro? This is not a sax song. I've got my sax behind me in my room. If I tilt my thing down, you can see like my little collection of instruments I don't use as much at the back, and that is one of them. I don't know those chords. I don't know Hey There Delilah. All right, we're gonna play these chords in. So what? It's what I want to do here. Where'd my pick go? Where's my pick? Here's my pick. We're out of tune again. Fly me to the moon. Alright, back to the song. Jesus. getting the chord wrong. Alright, that's all we... I'm sure that every guitar player that ever popped into my streams is rolling over in their sleep thinking about my technique. But joke's on you, I don't care. Because I'm lazy. I do care a lot. What am I saying? And so now we're just gonna make like... And then we quantize because this is on the grid. Yep. Alright, we need to EQ the fuck out of that. Also, this is feeling a bit slow, methinks. If one more person bullies the fucking Ableton EQ, I'm gonna lose my mind, by the way. It's a good EQ. You just gotta turn over sampling on. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up to like 90. So we're gonna make a little cheap trick to just build some energy and just automate the drive on the kick. So like So there's like again, this is like the kind of spot where it can kind of go two ways. I feel where I can make it like kind of like trappy and put like fuck. Let's just put in like like you could. Like you could totally go for like something like that here. God damn it! Now I have to. That actually sounded really good. Fuck's sake. Fine. See, this is why I hate like having a sound that I like to come back to now, because I just get so lazy and I'm just like, oh yeah, let's put in the same drums I've used on every fucking song in the last like 6 months. I'm such a fucking basic bitch. I hate myself. I want the groove to be a bit more like pronounced. Yeah, so it's like ticka. May as well get a shaker loop in there, because why the fuck not? Because apparently I have no ability to make anything else other than fucking this now. Ah! I hate myself so much. Fuck my life. Alright, dude, this isn't gonna be a fucking Corona song. I reckon I've gotta make some food soon. I'm a hungry boy. So I'm gonna get a bass going in this chorus here, and then I'm done. I hate myself too much now. Like, why am I like this? I spend like 45 minutes making a nice, fun intro, and then just go to the same shit I always make. Fuck my life. No, I'm joking. Like, I don't know. It's so difficult, especially on stream, trying to make something that I'm like comfortable doing in front of people, with just making the same song over and over. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fun sometimes, but like I need to get out of my comfort zone a bit more, I think, because it's starting to like just get a bit lazy. On the plus side, though, I feel like the more of the same shit you make, the more people are like, oh, he's got a style. It's like, oh, I don't have a style. I'm just lazy. Hey, like I could use an 808 here as well, I feel, but this has kind of like the vibe of something where it's like, no, it's like a nice strummed out chord, not chord, fucking. Well, why am I like this? You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea actually. I'm gonna sync up the 808 to the guitar and just. There we go. Much. Oh, why am I like this? I hate myself. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, I want to add one more thing, then I'm going to dip. It's just nice little stream. Follow me everywhere. Like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Fucking follow me and shit. A nice little quick stream. And we're going to get in and out seamlessly, painlessly. We're going to add some like high end without actually having to add a melody for anything, because I want to I want to leave room for vocal. Like that's one thing I always kind of have to preface a lot of the shit that I make to people with. Like these songs are made to have a very hyper compressed vocal just chilling. So if you're going into it expecting like this really clean, sorry, if you're going into it expecting like the beat's gonna sound done in the first hour, like it's gonna sound good. And we're just gonna last thing. A little crash and then I'm out of here. I promise. That's all we're doing these days. There's a lot of shit I can do with this. This is a good little like bass loop, and we've got like because like now what I can do is I can go. You can take this melodic idea that you started with, and then just alter it to fit the shape of the song that you're making. And it's is it lazy? You know what? I don't I'm because like I've taken this rhythmic idea see, there we go. It's like like yeah, that I'm happy with that. It's like it's a good hour's work. It's a start to a song, and if I put a day into that, that could be something really cool. I feel like, and it's the start of a beat. All right, that's gonna be me for today. Tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. It's been a good hour. Have a good one, guys.